Prediction Center podcast, hate me, love me, there's no in between. Shout out to World Star Hip Hop for having this record exec. He doesn't mention his name, I believe, in his video clip, but he does speak the truth and the facts on what's going on. How the culture is being pushed for drugs, sex, money, and murder for blacks. If you check my stories out on Prediction Ascension TM on Instagram, you'll see another white guy saying that only killing, drugs, sexual exploitation of the black community is only being pushed and is an agenda from the government and the record execs that own these companies, which Kanye was speaking on, but no one's paying attention. So they wanted to get it off Kanye because people was digging for the truth and getting a book called The Secret Lives of Jews and Blacks. Is on Amazon, but it's costing money. You might want to download it for free. Check my stories out because I did put it on my stories on Instagram. But there's a factor here. The blacks, us, we are being used to continue the genocide from the 1800s to now in 2022. See, no one's mentioning anything. Chicago, 13 people were shot, including a 3-year-old. Black lives don't matter to black lives because when a cop pulls up on someone, he will put his gun down and put his hands up. Why you won't shoot a white man? Because the factor is you are programmed to obey the white man. And this is what they're not trying to tell you. But this is what I'm letting you know. Let them hear what he has to say for the time being.
People like Gucci Mane, Snoop Dogg, Lil Yachty, the list goes on and on and on, okay? I learned a lot of things, and I have left the industry largely over my political beliefs, but there is something I want to impart to people to hopefully, make some sort of change happen. So I have a challenge to rappers, and I know some of you still follow me. I know a bunch of the celebrity blogs still follow me from trying to get news for music videos and things like that. So here's the truth. The truth is this. A bunch of young black male rappers keep dying. You know who's not dying? Record executives. The record executives that push for them to continue to make songs and create a culture that is obsessed with death, drugs, and sex. Period. The industry is obsessed with it, but those record executives, they're not dying because they don't push this culture on their own people. But they're encouraging you to push it on yours, and they're paying you handsomely to do it. The reality is, I know a lot of you. A lot of you are good people. You're family guys. You're not the image that you put out there to the world.
Exactly.
Why? Why don't you be the example? Stand up. I challenge you. Be the example. Make me.
There's no more woke rap. They got rid of Public Enemy. Believe it or not, NWA was woke rap too. Niggas with attitude. Just stand up for yourself and be a statuette in your community. It's people you could look up to. But this is what they push on you. They want you to fuck bitches, shoot niggas, and count money. But no one's paying attention to that. Diddy's full of shit. Jay-Z is full of shit. Jay-Z has Rock Nation, but there's a white man behind it. They don't care about our lives, bro. If we stop going to work, stop rapping music, niggas don't upload no videos no more, they will go broke. The black community spent $1.3 trillion during the pandemic, 2020 to 2021. $600 million to $680 million was for beauty care for women with the bundles and shit. Black women can't even sit around and buy and actually enjoy their natural hair because it's all this lies. Black men love natural hair. We love natural women. We don't like BBLs and all that shit. What the fuck is going on? Keep listening to talk. It's real talk.
Music about the culture you want to see. Don't just get online today and talk about how, whenever a rapper makes it, his own people take him down. Don't just make those videos. Don't be sad. Don't rest in peace. None of that stuff. Be the change you want to see. Inspire it in your community. Reach out to other rappers and say, we have to stop. We're being used. You've been used for a long time. They create this paradigm to make you believe that you're so important and your celebrity status is worth so much, but in truth, you're a pawn in their game and you always have been. The government has wanted to hold down communities of people in different ways through different methods for a very long time. Their method in the black community has been to use entertainment to create a culture obsessed with death, drugs, sex, and money, so that they could create a false paradigm of what happiness and what success really was. And in doing so...
See, he might be a plant, he might not be a plant, but you won't hear from this guy ever again. This is your time to change. They won't change. He's speaking out. He's taking a chance. You see how he's living? Look at the kitchen area. He got little girls. He got little kids. Little doll right there on the side of the corner, on the right of his shoulder. He's taking a chance to speak out because you could call him a liberal. You could say he said his political factions was the reason why he left the music industry. He wants to be Donald Trump. Donald Trump was saving us as a black community. You thought Kanye was crazy. It's not crazy. Kanye has good lyrics. That God album he put out, he was telling us to get with God because the devil runs the industry. The devil is real. If you believe in God, you believe in the devil. I believe in God and I believe in the devil. Something has to give, B. Not just because Takeoff died. Too many people are plants. Why? Because Tekashi didn't get killed. Why he didn't get killed? Because he's a lighter complexion, tattoos and rainbow hair. That's not fucking fair, bro. Our melanin means we still have a target on our backs for each other. Not only whites that want to kill us or so-called cops. Black lives matter, right? But Black Lives Matter don't matter to black people. You niggas is fucking crazy. If you would sit there and listen to a whole fucking Pop Smoke album, you're insane these days. It makes no sense. Black women running around and getting BBLs, it makes no sense. Niggas need to lose weight, get on a higher vibration, and live their lives because we don't have enough time here. There's no time for none of us. Time is an illusion. You'll be 50, 60 years before you know it, and you turn around and you're making regrets. You're insane, B. Thanks for this white boy speaking up, and they're going to silence him. You're never going to hear from him again. But you niggas ain't going to get it together. You sell your soul for a fucking Gucci bag or a Birkin bag. To impress us, I'm not impressed by it, bro. It's not making no residual income. It's not a portfolio. You can resell it, but the value goes down. It's not bringing us wealth into the community. You just put money back into their community. It is what it is, man. Predictions Session Podcast. Hate me, love me. There's no in between.